just got here. This is another farm about 3 miles down from the last farm we were shooting on, and these birds are taking advantage of, one, the cool weather, but that the farmer is getting ready to put down feed for the cows. So they're just relaxing on top of this big feed cover here. See how many we can get. I'm under a shaded area, so I might have a little bit of echo. I might get one, but I'm hoping that they'll just watch the one drop and few will stay. Let's see what happens here. 45 yards. Okay, just like I thought, this gun at 25 caliber Daystate Air Ranger, just amazingly quiet. Brute power. It's putting out 52 foot-pounds, I think, at this point. So let's just keep pegging these things off here. My whole thing is try to avoid hitting in the metal, because as soon as you hit the metal, they're all gone. So we'll slowly just pick them off without hitting any metal as best as we can. See, that's a nice thing. Quite a bit of birds still stood in there, as long as we don't hit any metal. Okay, we got a really big gust of wind here, so I'm going to move the camera a little bit over to the right so you can see a little bit better, because you only get a quarter of the scene. Okay, something just scared someone. We'll see here. See how this plays out. Get the ones on top. Okay, I'm resetting up my tripod, so let's get the one on top here. Okay, nice clean one. Alright, well, there's not too many left. The ones that are there are all going to get hit, and then the pellet's going to hit the metal, so I'll have to regroup. So I'll sit here and figure out which one is the best one to take. Okay, I decided to take that one because figuring the trajectory of the pellet and shooting a heart and lung, it would continue to go right through the other crack, and sure enough it did. It didn't hit the metal, so we actually got a few more birds still hanging out on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this off, and we're going to regroup again. As you can see, they're starting to fly back here. They can't see me whatsoever, so. Nice easy shot, 43 yards. Still underneath a blind. Well, not technically a blind as far as blind sense, but where the machinery is actually parked, it's covered canopy here. So as you can see, it's a nice little canopy area, as you can see. They really can't see me, so it's a good thing. Oh, there's one right there. Let's just get him or her. I missed that one. Well, it's about 50-mile-an-hour wind, so you adjust for your shots. Of course, they have to leave. Gotta adjust for that wind, man. That's a, like I said, 15-mile-an-hour wind right now. So it's okay. Got it figured out now. You see all the dead birds up there. Yeah, it's about 55 yards. Test shot. Thought we'd do it. Shot the one on top, just it was a smarter shot without hitting the metal, so that way we wouldn't scare all the birds. So got 2 shots off really quick. That's with a 15-mile-an-hour wind. How come I shoot over here, that stupid phone rings, huh? Reload. Okay, so here's my strategy behind this. You guys have seen me shoot here before. One of my videos, my 21-minute video, so you can recognize it. There you go. Now a lot has changed. The feed bags are of course a lot smaller. They've gone back and recessed back because they've been using quite a bit. Quite a few of the trees blew over several months ago in a big storm. The calves are good. They're not in the way. There's nothing really in the way here for me to not really have to worry about. So I'm just gonna pluck them off the line here. I'm actually shooting with the wind, so that can be easy. No really any worries there as far as disrupting my pellet. So that last bird was 25 yards. The next ones are usually 50 to all the way up to about 90 yards. So as you can see, I usually pluck those right off. So let's see what we can get here, because they're landing quite a bit here today. This has a 300 zoom. Really cool option on this camera. I found out by accident, and I'll tell you, boy, you can get right on it. But I don't really get that close, just so you can, I mean, the whole point is to see a little bit of the scenery too, not just birds getting smacked down, you know. So right there, that's 55 yards. My gun's always sighted at 65 since I take a lot of shots that are pushing 80 plus, you know, so it makes the math easier with the milled ups. So okay, let's get these guys. Chest shot, but he went in the air up and then dropped over about 25 yards to the left. Okay, here we go again. That was a chest shot. It's going for the head. I take that back about the wind here. I'm actually, well, let's put it this way. From understanding from shooting, this is one of the things you have to really think about when you're actually shooting. I didn't think about it until just now. I'm in a little area where this power box is, and there's a concrete wall. So the wind is coming through here. It's coming from my backside, but it's coming and pushing off against that wall. So it's actually giving it a little bit of turbulence right off the bat. So I've got to adjust for that, and that last shot proved that, because I had it as a headshot and it hit it right just in the chest, as you can see. So I'll have to adjust that accordingly, but that's just understanding how your weapon system works and the environment that you're shooting in. There's heart and lung shot. Dropped them right there. That's 77 yards. So nice clean shot. For some reason, these guys really love standing on that wire. Not sure why. I mean, there's no really any good feed right there, but I think maybe because they could see a better distance than some of the other parts of the farm. All right, let's get this other one here. That's the 55. That's 50 yards. What I'm noticing lately in the last, probably last month or so, a lot of young doves, you know, that were born probably the last couple months. So a lot of these I'm shooting are not mature. They're very young, so we get close to them, and when I go to clean them, I'm like, ah, man, they're really small, but, you know, pest as they are, you know. So I was talking to a person that actually traps pigeons, and they were talking about the damage that they're doing here just in Arizona on some of these farms, and they're eating close to 9 tons worth of food a week on some farms, and even more of that in some other places. So that's a lot of feed. So when people say that I'm BSing them when it comes to $50,000 a year worth of feed being lost on some of these farms, I'm like, you do the math. So all right, let's keep sniping these suckers here. Yeah, we gotta hold off. Farm hand on the truck coming through. Okay, so this bird on the right, he's a lot closer. He's at like 77 yards, where the other bird's almost pushing 85. So let's take off the first one here. Usually what I normally do is work backwards, work for the furthest, then come forward. But with this rifle, I can try and I can get away with some of this stuff as far as the rapport of this gun is not as loud as it would be, you would think it would be, you know. Actually, let's back this out. There's quite a bit of. See that blackbird right there? It's called a grackle. That's not a fancy tail grackle, but we have both here in Arizona. You're talking about pest number 1. That is pest, but the sad part is it's a migratory bird. So you have to have the right regulations to shoot that. Well, so let's get back to these doves here. Easy. I would have had that one if I wasn't out of pellet. Shoot. Nice clean shot. Another clean shot. Now those are right there look like a brown-headed, or it could be black-headed cowbirds. Yeah, waste our time with that stuff. They're actually pretty good. They actually eat the flies that are around the cow, so they're beneficial to a point. They're a parasite bird though. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests and have the other birds rear their young. So they can be a pest. It's still a pest either which way you look at it, but that's not my main source of target today. Even 2 yards.